Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today I am so excited to be continuing my reading the infernal devices for the first time vibe. I recently read Clockwork Angel for the first time, loved it, had so much fun, absolutely fell in love with both Will and Jem. I think they are stunning characters and I'm so happy to be back in the world with them. I gave that book 4 stars and I vlogged that as well, so I will link that for you in case you haven't seen that first one. It is a spoiler-free vlog, as this will be too, so no spoilers here. I will be talking about like characters though, so in a general sense you will of course know that, you know, this character is still alive in the second book and stuff like that, which I don't think is too spoilery, but if that's not what you're into then maybe don't watch it. But thanks for stopping by. So a bit of context, I was partially interested in some Shadowhunter books for many years, mainly the Infernal Devices, and the thing that put me off was the fact that I would have to read the Mortal Instruments first, but you don't have to. Turns out you just don't have to, especially if you don't care about those being spoiled for you, then just go for it. So I was fine, especially having watched the film and actually having read the first Mortal Instruments book. I like understand the world pretty solidly, so no real issues there. And the goal is to read the Infernal Devices so that I can then read the Last Hours series with Chain of Gold and Chain of Iron, which just came out, because Chloe and Kevin both love Chain of Gold. It's their favorite Shadowhunter book, so I need to get amongst because I can't handle missing out on things. So this is a 24-hour readathon vlog. I'm doing a 24-hour readathon with Chloe, Kevin, who's not vlogging, Jody, Kat, and Kay. So excited. It's Saturday morning now and we actually started last night on Friday. So I do already have some footage that I will insert after this clip from last night. This morning we actually did a live reading sprint on Jody's channel, so I'll link that for you as well. Someone's like mowing their lawns, so I really apologize if that's going on right now, but you know what, I'm just gonna keep going because I refuse to be silenced. So since we started reading last night and did a bit on the sprints just now, I am actually up to page 212 of Clockwork Prince. So if you want to see a bit more of me starting this and my thoughts on those first 200 pages, I'll insert the footage that I've filmed thus far. I don't want to lie to you guys, I haven't started reading. Kind of not in the reading mood, but also in that space where I think if I pick up the right book I could be in the right reading mood. So we'll see what happens. I'm gonna jump on FaceTime with the gang and hopefully that will motivate me to get my A into G. Let's find out. On FaceTime with the team. Hello. Kevin just left to go do some stuff, but we're still going strong. Oh no.
We all got the exact same camera now. Where's my camera?
Yeah, I think we do. Oh my god, Canon ad.
I love it. Wait, hang on.
Literally Canon.
Okay, so it's actually like 11:30 now, and somehow I've managed to do some reading and I'm actually like 150 pages into Clockwork Prince. Hello. It's okay so far. Like, I'm happy to be back with the characters because like love Will, love Jem, thank you, Parabatai exactly, but I'm not like super hooked the way I was with Clockwork Angel. We'll see where it goes. There are 500 pages, so tomorrow's a new day. Maybe I'll love it in the morning. And I feel like today the future starts. So it's a good day. I'm excited. Oh, cookie. I was also thinking that if I get really into the reading vibe, the reading buzz, the reading mood, then maybe I'll just go straight on to Clockwork Princess. Chloe and Kevin are buddy reading Chain of Iron for this readathon, and I'm just so ready to get to that series as well. Like, I'm enjoying my time in the Infernal Devices, but like the main goal is to get to the last hours, you know? Yeah. The sooner that happens, the better. But yeah, I think I might go to sleep soon, but I'm kind of keen to see how long I can last. So let's find out. Okay, so I've basically just read one more chapter since we last spoke, and I've decided to go to sleep because the tiredness hit me and I can feel a headache coming on, so I need to squash that whilst I have the chance. I spoke to Chloe and Kat about Clockwork Prince because they've read it before, and Chloe mentioned that it kind of picks up from the halfway point, because I was saying, is it slow, because it's feeling a bit slow for me right now, and they were like, yes, it is a slow start, but she said from the halfway point she was obsessed, so hopefully that happens for me. I have that to look forward to in the morning. I'm going to get a bit of shut-eye. I can't wait for my pillow, and I'll see you guys in the morning. I literally am thinking of you right now because I just read a line and it was like, the character was holding a long knife in her hand and examining it thoughtfully. I was like, Chloe. Oh, it's fine, the dinosaur went upstairs. I just came off the live with the girls on Jodie's channel, and I'm gonna jump on a FaceTime with them in a second, but first I just want to talk a bit more about what I've read. So I've read another chapter or two, and oh my god, I'm at the most amazing scene, which I really was just not expecting, and it came for me. It came from my throat, it came from my heart, it came from my soul. It said, here you go, live beautifully, eat stunningly, drink happily, absorb this wonder. And I said thank you, because wow, it's stunning. It's stunning, and I just did not expect it, and it's going on for like several pages. Thank you. So I feel like I am approaching that halfway point that Chloe mentioned is where things really pick up and you become like addicted. So I'm really hoping, since it's just 20 past 11 in the morning now and we're going till like 9:30, that's when I started last night, that I will actually have time to read both Clockwork Prince and Clockwork Princess, but we'll see how my reading fares throughout the day. In the meantime, I'm gonna get set up with the girlies on a FaceTime and make the most of them still being awake, because it is of course very late in the evening in the UK right now, and I will catch up with you soon. Stan well, Stan Gem, Parabatai. P.S. they are in love. They are literally in love. Thank you. Okay, bye. So I'm up to the most stunning scene, which I actually read a little bit of on the live, but I've decided to go back a few pages and reread it because that's what I deserve. And I'm with the girlies. So we have Kat, and we have my disgustingly dirty computer screen. Sorry about that. We have...
I thought you were going to call me.
Sorry, yeah, I timed that phrasing really badly. My apologies. And then we have a lovely shot of Kay's bedroom. How stunning are her shelves. Don't know where she is, but she's around. And then of course we have Jodie. Jodie's about to finish Punk 57. Wow.
Absolute masterpiece.
Yeah.
I cannot believe this was gatekept from me for so long.
Listen,
I'm angry
listen.
and upset.
It's not our fault. We all literally just read it.
I know. But Mika, on the other hand,
Yeah, Mika.
got some answering from explaining today.
And then
yeah.
because Jodie wants to stay on like the fun romance vibe, she's gonna pick up this book called A Touch of Darkness, and she mentioned that in the live we were doing. Oh, exactly. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, Miss K arriving in style. Yeah, so on the live, Jodie mentioned A Touch of Darkness, and then all these other people were talking about it, saying it's a Hades and Persephone retelling. Absolutely. And now we're all like, oh. So to be honest, I might look it up right now and see how much it is, and even if it's $50, I'm probably gonna buy it. Okay, gonna keep reading. Talk to you soon. Hey, so I've done a lot since we last spoke, none of it reading. I watched an episode of Vampire Diaries with Chloe, thank you. It was a stunning season 3 episode with fantastic Stefan and Klaus content. That's what we love, that's what we deserve. It picked us up nicely. We also played a quick round of Fortnite, then I had a shower so I'm nice and fresh, and I just had some lunch so I'm refueled, and I'm ready to settle down and cozy up with my book, Clockwork Prince. Gonna have some quality time with Jem. Can't wait. Hello, it's actually Sunday now. It's Sunday evening, it's about 5 o'clock, and things kind of fizzled out for me with the readathon yesterday. So I did some more reading like in the afternoon, and then I was very tired, had a napped for quite a while, woke up, decided to get out of the house. So like I went to the shops with my mum, and then by the time I got home I was just exhausted and just, it was not the reading vibe. And because I'm kind of stressed at the moment about like uni and life and everything, and then the thought of making myself read was obviously adding to that stress, so I did not want to force myself into that. Today I've actually had a really productive Sunday, which is good. I just got so much life admin done that had been needing addressing for far too long, so good to have some of that out of the way. I definitely haven't done everything I needed to, but you just got to focus on the wins, right? Not the potential wins you could have also had. And there's only so much you can do in a day. But this morning when I woke up and I was chilling in bed, I did actually read some more of Clockwork Prince. So I am on page 437 and there are just under 500 pages. So I'm thinking I might actually try to finish this now. We'll see if that ends up happening. I think I can do it because I'm just now trying to like relax and have a chill evening before playing Among Us on Jamie's Twitch later this evening. So it's kind of a perfect time to wrap things up with Clockwork Prince. My thoughts are that I enjoyed Clockwork Angel more, at least at this point. Who knows what the ending will do for me, but I just found this one a bit slower. And you know, the reason I really liked Clockwork Angel is mainly for the characters, like for Will and Jem, and it was really fun in Clockwork Angel because we were really meeting them and understanding them and their dynamic with each other and with other characters, and I loved that. In this book there's been lots of Jem, which is great, but without doing spoilers, like in terms of romance with this love triangle, I would much rather have Will and Tessa together, and so things have just been a bit love triangle-y in this book. And Jem's mine, thanks, back off. No, I mean like Jem and Will are in love first of all, but like Will and Tessa have the chemistry. I don't know about Jem and Tessa's chemistry is what I'm saying. Love Jem as an individual, but Will and Tessa, thank you. Probably sitting on like a 3-star at the moment, but I am still having fun with the series, and the fact that I only have one more to go after this until the last hours is good news. Time to get cozy and do a little evening read. It's very cold, which I love because I am a winter baby. I just love the cold weather. It was raining before as well. Hopefully the rain comes back so I can snuggle up with Bae. Hey team, I know I'm wearing the same jumper I was wearing in the last clip, but I promise you it's a different day. It's actually Tuesday now. However, I did finish Clockwork Prince on Sunday. I ended up finishing it like in the afternoon, sort of evening I think, and I just wasn't really in the vlogging vibe, so I figured I would finish the video at a later date, hence hello. I gave this 3 stars, having given the first book 4 stars, and I think that's mainly because this one just didn't really have the magic of the first one, for me at least. And that could well be because it was just so fun to get caught up in meeting like Will and Jem and everybody in the first book. It was such a fun vibe. And though there was more Jem in this book, and I love you, Jem, I just don't buy the Jem side of the love triangle as much as the Will side of the love triangle. Like Will and Tessa, like they're just meant to be, you know, and that better happen in Clockwork Princess. But of course love Jem, love Will. They had some really sweet moments together. I love every time that the parabatai bond is mentioned. Exactly, that's what I'm here for. So yeah, finished Clockwork Prince. Not within the confines of the 24-hour readathon, but still had a fun time vibing with the girlies when we were doing that. It kind of like fell apart, at least on my end, but that seems to be what's happening with readathons lately. I don't know, there's something in the water. Maybe it's because like I'm doing too much of them. I'm having a weekend off this coming weekend and I'm excited, even though I'm gonna have to spend the whole time doing like uni work. We're not thinking about that yet. It's Tuesday. I have enough in front of me to be thinking about without thinking about that. But since this vlog did get a little weird and loopy and not very linear, I thought it would be fun to round things out by talking about some book mail that I got today. Because like, who doesn't love an unboxing? I know I do. So a new edition of The Great Gatsby came out, and if you know me, you know it was only a matter of time before it made its way onto my shelves. So I got the lovely new paperback. Oh my god, I hadn't seen the back before. Wow, I love this cover. This might actually be my favorite cover of all the Gatsby editions I have. I just think it's beautiful and I love that it's a paperback. It's floppy exactly. Oh, what was that? Was that the opening? That's cool. That might be like the publisher logo or something. So this is the Modern Library edition by Random House, which is Penguin. I love it, thank you. And then I also went on a bit of a Sally Rooney spree after my reread of Normal People, because I just need to have every available Sally Rooney in the world. Not a want, but a need. So I'd been eyeing the paperback of Normal People for a while. I only have the hardback and I do really love this paperback. And of course I want to have multiple copies of favorite books because that's just the vibe for me anyway. I love this paperback and it will always remind me of Chloe now, because this is the edition that I got for Chloe that she recently read and loved. Thank you. And then I also actually got the hardcover bind up of the scripts from the television show Normal People. I adore this show. I think it is a near perfect, if not perfect, adaptation of the novel, and wow, it. Oh, this is so cool. I don't know that I'll read it anytime soon, but I'm so happy to have it and I do eventually want to read it. Oh, and it has lots of screen material in it as well. Oh, that is stunning. And then I also actually finally got a copy of Simon vs. the Homo Sapiens Agenda, which is Kevin's favorite book, and this is definitely on my TBR for June, Pride Month. Thank you. I really liked the movie when I saw it. I love Jennifer Garner so much. Let's get her film career back, please. 13 going on 30. Hive, where you at? Make some noise. Whoop whoop. I thought this would be a really good book to read in our romance readathon when we do one in June with LGBT books. Thank you. So yeah, goodbye from me, goodbye from Clockwork Prince, goodbye from the Infernal Devices for the time being. I will read the third one at some stage, who knows when though, because she's busy. Anyway, for those of us who did the readathon and vlogged, I will link their vlogs below. Hope you enjoy watching those as much as I have. Thank you to them, my beautiful friends, and thank you to you for watching this video. I appreciate it so much, and I'll see you in the next one.